Starting 3, 2. Thank you so much. My name is Juan Jose or JJ for
Nice to meet
friends.
you.
Yeah, I have a media. This is my media.
Ah, the
Diaspora
diaspora.
means dispersion. If you
Mm.
decide to come and live here to El Salvador, you will be part of the diaspora of the dispersion about your country. I
Wow.
think somebody told me that you are from Israel.
Israel, sí.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, what is your name?
My name is Dao.
Yao.
Dao.
How do you spell it?
Dao.
Okay, thank you so much. Is this your first time here in El Salvador?
Yeah, first time in Latin America
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yeah.
Why did you choose, or why, when you decide to be part of this delegation or this tournament, and what did you think about to come to Latin America?
So for many years, I was traveling quite a lot, and for many years, I actually wanted to come to Latin America. Hopefully, with a longer time of actually crossing and getting to know people from all around, basically. Unfortunately, I have a month and a half that I could invest in coming here. And yeah, I was invited by the organizers of the Latino Unicycle Championship. I was invited to come and teach flatland. So I'm a professional unicycle rider. And flatland is when you do tricks on a flat ground with a unicycle. And also to help coordinate or direct the different urban competitions.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you, and how long have you been practicing this sport?
So I'm 21 and I've been practicing unicycling for almost 11 years now. Yeah.
Okay. So that means that you have the opportunity to go to other championships, maybe in your region or other places in Europe or in the Middle East.
Exactly. So unicycling, I think the best thing about it is the community. So there is basically unicyclists all around the world, and because it's such a niche, there is not so many people that are doing it. It's allowing you to connect to people so fast. So before I came here, I was actually traveling in Europe for 2 months. I didn't stay in a single hostel, just because I had unicyclists all the way around that were just hosting me. And yeah, it definitely gives you the opportunity to go and travel, go to different championships, get to know people from all around the world. But there is also the challenge, the financial challenge. So unicycling as of today, it's not a profession. So you can be an extreme unicyclist and make a living out of it. There's different people that finding sometimes sponsors, but nobody actually makes a living from extreme unicycling. A lot of people can be performing or doing more like a circus kind of thing. So it's, I would say it's a hobby, but it's more than a hobby. It's people's passion. So I can say unicycling is my life. Teaching unicycle is a big part of my life. So currently I live in Europe, but before that I lived in Israel and I was a unicycle teacher with quite a few groups, and I'm planning hopefully to do it in Europe as well.
Okay. Can you tell me how is your experience with your partners, especially with Latin American guys and girls? Because in Latin America, we are passionate, we are energized, and we are having fun all the time. So, what is your experience with these guys?
Um, so I didn't know what to expect with coming here. I have to say, like, it was kind of, I was talking to Maxim, that is one of the main organizers, that he couldn't be here actually. He had a small injury and he's currently in Poland, managing this whole convention, this whole championship. And we were just talking about the different ideas of me coming, what I can help. So I had no expectations and I didn't know how big it's going to be, right? I'm coming from European Championships, which means at least 100 people, right? And then I'm coming and we are all together, including organizers, about 30 people, which was a surprise. But then it created this really intimate vibe, this really intimate atmosphere. And I think I experienced it with every warm country that you're coming to. People are just warm and open. So even if I don't speak so good Espanol, we have this common passion that we're just allowing us to connect, which is absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'm very grateful that I could come here.
Okay, last question.
Yeah.
It's very hard to make a profile about a place in a couple of days because I think you have around a week here in El Salvador, right?
Yeah, so actually I came for 6 weeks. I managed to fit before the next championship in
Oh,
Germany.
okay.
So I saw, okay, I have time to come here and also make a bit more out of this trip. So I
Okay.
said, okay, I will stay for a few more weeks after the
Yeah,
championship.
that's why I'm trying to make this question. What do you think about El Salvador? People, security, food, weather, and all the places had you been?
So because I got to stay with locals, I got to experience more the cultural side of the city. So you can see if you go more to the city center, it looked like a Western kind of posh area. And then you go to the cultural places. You go to where people are really living, and there you meet the more like third world that you imagine. And yeah, seeing this diversity that you have in the city, and thinking that it's because of me, because the country maybe want to be more approachable for tourists. It's a hard feeling as well, but I found that people are really warm and really open, and I think because I'm with local, I feel quite safe because I have people kind of guiding me of what to do, what to not do, and overall, from what I know, El Salvador is quite a safe country. Yeah, and I'm still experiencing the culture. So like from the first day, eating pupusas with people was like the best feeling. And yeah, I don't know. I hope in the future to come back to El Salvador for a longer time, to come back to Latin America. I think it's also hard for me to see all the military and all the police, especially when I was walking with locals,
Yeah.
that they're really nice to me. Buenos dias, how you doing?
Yeah.
And because yeah, you can see that I'm tourist, and then I'm like with my local friend that is amazing, and they're not even saying hi to him. So seeing that different was like,
Yeah.
what, like those are your citizens,
Yeah.
and they should feel like the most welcome, and the next priority should be
Okay.
tourists.
Thank you for your words. I will publish this interview in a few minutes in La Diáspora 503 if
Sí.
that you can watch it later when the activity ends. Thank
Brilliant.
you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.